Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dungeon Dive. Daniel here. It's just a really quick video, something a little weird today. But since I have started doing the Dungeon Dive intros with the music, some people have asked me what I am making that music on. And for the most part, about 90% of the little intro things you hear were done on this. Like at least 90% of everything you hear was done on this. And this is the Teenage Engineering OP1. Now I'm recording just straight through the microphone on my phone, and so the audio is not going to be that good. I just wanted to do a quick video, and the sound that you're going to be hearing from this synthesizer is from this little speaker. So if the sound quality is not so great, that is the reason why. But this little synthesizer is one of my favorite synthesizers of all time. You can tell how small it is. I mean, here's a playing card. It is so portable and so versatile and just so awesome. And I just wanted to show you a little bit of it. Some of you who might have seen the trailer I did for my solo RPG session starting soon. The trailer music was done entirely on this using the OP1's built-in 4-track tape recorder. So there is the song that's playing. I have 4 different tracks of audio going. You can select which track you want to manipulate using these buttons here. And some of you might have noticed there's a little tape warble. Well, because this simulates a reel-to-reel tape machine, I can actually manipulate the tape to make it sound like it's warbling, and the wow and flutter, they call that, by twisting this glue knob here. Then you can also do really cool things like a tape stop. You can make it go in reverse. And then you can do a full stop. Oh, that's actually a repeat, that's right. And a full stop sounds like that. You can also scrub through it like you would on an old tape machine. So yeah, this thing is awesome. It's absolutely my favorite synthesizer of all time. It's got a synth engine, it's got a drum engine, it's got a sampler, it's got the 4-track recorder, and it's got a bunch of different sequencers. So this little sequencer here, you can program in notes, and these little guys will play the notes that you've programmed in. So I'm going to be working on some more music using the OP1 for different soundtrack elements to the solo RPG. But the synth engine, you can have up to 8 different presets. I'm going to turn off the sequencer there. And these are all different kinds of synth engines. So this is like a digital synth engine. The whole thing is digital, but so you can manipulate the sound of the various synth engines using these 4 color-coded knobs. And there's a pictorial representation of the thing that's happening on the screen. You have your envelope to where you can select how the sound fades in and fades out over time. That's called a volume envelope, as opposed to a pitch envelope, which would allow you to change the pitch over time. And you have a variety of different effects. The effect on this is a filter, so I can filter out the lows, or I can filter out the highs. And then you also have one LFO at the end. An LFO is called a low frequency modulator. And the 2 most useful uses for an LFO are to affect the pitch, which is vibrato, or to affect the volume, which is tremolo. So if I were to use this to affect the pitch is going in and out. or up and down, I should say. Then you can also set the time for that. And then you can also do that with volume, which is tremolo. But these are all just kind of presets that I've made. This is an FM engine, a 4-operator FM engine. FM synthesis is the Yamaha DX7. This is a really interesting pulse synth engine. I really like the FM synth engine. I think it sounds really good. But you can get some really wild sounds using this. Then it also has a drum synth. And you can have 8 different drum kits. This is actually, it has a built-in FM radio, and you can sample from the FM radio. So you can make sounds using sampled FM radio. And these little sounds were all made using the FM radio. I kind of like that, some experimental stuff. And same as these. Just really short little. But yeah, that is the OP1. This is what you hear usually, like I said, about 90% of the music you hear on the Dungeon Dive is using this instrument. And I will be using it more and more, hopefully, as the solo RPG series goes on. I want to try to write little, like, 10, 15, 30-second little bits of music to put over the game at certain points. So, all right, guys, well, hope you enjoyed this weird little tangent into Synthland, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.